Wow, check out this beauty. Hey guys, Justin on Cars here and welcome back to the channel. Finally, we actually have the opportunity to review the BMW 1 Series, or actually the brand new BMW 1 Series. Stick around for this video and go with me through this whole vehicle and let's see how new it actually is compared to your F40. This is the F70 and we're going to go around and check all the latest tech, the latest features and also the latest design upgrade. But before we get into this car, remember to like, subscribe and share with your friends and hit that notification bell for notifications on new uploads. Come with me guys and let's enjoy the brand new F70 BMW 118. So let's start here at the front of the brand new BMW 118, or actually just let's call it the 1 Series. Let's have a closer look. So immediately you can see the front design completely changed. The vehicle on the side, or the shape of the vehicle, stays very much the same. I'm actually looking at a 1 Series on that side over there, the previous edition. But for me, it's more of a facelifted update actually. But yeah, because of tech, it is actually a complete new upgrade. So like I say, immediately in front you can see the design language change a little bit. You still get your kidney grille. You don't get your vertical blades on the kidney grille anymore. Some vertical blades but also some diagonal blades, so it just gives it a little bit of a more broader look and feel, and also just a cleaner look. So it's a new design, just freshened up, just to make it stand out a little bit more to the previous generations. It seems like it's also a bigger kidney grille and it goes all the way through, so it is not actually two sides of the kidney grille, even though it seems like it, but it's still one design. Here's a little space for your front camera, so obviously this one is not spec'd with a 360 cam, and then this is also a spot for your sensors, so should the car have adaptive cruise control. Let's quickly move down to the bumper over here. Immediately you can also see this changed quite a bit. This is the M Sport package. That is also why you'll see there's a lot of black and aggressive inserts, so you can see immediately it's much bigger over here, pushing a lot of air into the intercooler just to give that extra performance on the vehicle itself. Let's have a look at these LED lights. You guys can see that there's no more fog lights on these brand new BMWs, so everything is integrated into your headlight design. So with BMW, something I don't really like that much is the new design of the headlights. So BMW always had the Corona lights, so the nice round Corona lights, or angel eyes like we used to call them. Then they moved away from it a little bit and made it more square, but just still giving that BMW round look. But these days it's just a line going down. Even if you drive from far, it doesn't seem like it's a BMW design. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, you can see, check it out. It looks pretty cool, it's a funky design, it looks nice and clean, it looks very expensive, but it just doesn't give me that round design. But I think if you switch the headlights on, because you can see they're still round on the inside, then it will most probably give you that round look when you drive from a distance. But on your daytime driving lights, yeah, kind of missed it there, but still very beautiful and I love the look of it. Not as much as the Corona lights though. You'll see the headlight is also a lot slimmer compared to your previous generation or the F40. So with the F70 they just went a little bit slimmer, just giving that more modern look to the vehicle. Talking about the headlight, you can see the blue inserts over there. So BMW does not have the laser lights anymore, but I see your LED lights all come with the blue insert. So it's most probably because this is your adaptive LED and not the standard LED. The new LED design lights are actually phenomenal. Your laser lights were still just LED lights. You only had the laser at certain times, so they reckoned, I mean, it's too expensive, why have that in the cars? And you can see the inserts over there. The design is just beautiful. It's such a clean, nice light. Look at that blue in there, the attention to detail. This is why you buy BMW. That's why BMW is so much more expensive than your Chinese brands, for instance. It is attention to detail and just top class quality. So come with me, let's move to the side. You guys can see this brand new X3 over here, so keep on watching because this beauty is next up in line. So coming to the side of the 1 Series, I love the fact that this one has the 18-inch wheel. This is the same as your previous 128 Ti. It's that same design. You get a 17-inch standard on your standard package, and then you can upgrade to the 18s on your M Sport package. So for me, from the side, that's why I'm saying it's more of a facelift of the previous generation, because if you look at it from the side, it looks exactly the same as the previous generation, like everything. Just the lights in front maybe look a little bit different, but from the back, the design over here, they look pretty much exactly the same at the end of the day. This one is also spec'd with your comfort access, so that's not a standard equipment, that is an optional extra on the BMW 1 Series. But have a look at this, guys. This is quite funky. A new design language that BMW has been bringing out on all the vehicles, they started with the 5 Series, is this little badge over here on the Hofmeister King. So you can see it's got a little number 1. I mean, if you didn't know it's a 1 Series, at least when you get into the car or a passenger gets into the car, at least they will know that it's a BMW 1 Series or 5 or whatever the number says on the door. So let's move to the back. At the back, there's also a drastic change. BMW is also moving away from the I next to the badging. So you'll see it actually says 118 and not 118i. Same with the M135. It doesn't say M135i anymore, it says M135, and that's it. I'm not too sure exactly why they do that. I think it's more or less, what I've read was actually because of the electric vehicles coming out, so it's going to be E, I, IE, D, all of that. So I think it's because of all the electric vehicles also coming out, so they just moved away from the I itself. Your 11D will most probably still say 11D, so you can know that it's a diesel or not a petrol engine. On the design at the back over here, very much the same. On the boot lid looks very much the same to me. Also the design of the wing and the window over here, they look pretty much the same. But your rear tail lights, same width and same length. It's actually very close to the previous design, but now it's got this little kink on the inside just to give that sportier look to it and a newer design language. And they still have this L-shaped design, proper BMW L-shaped design. So if I unlock it over here, you'll actually see, just check the new technology with the LEDs running. Yeah, they're getting fancier. Playing around with LED technology just makes it seem, I don't know, young and sporty and vibrant. At the bottom over here, you'll see there's no more exhaust tips. There's literally no exhaust tip on the 118, so it kind of looks like an electric vehicle. Your M135 has 4 pipes now, so that's actually a legit 4 pipe, so it looks like an M. So this with the M Sport package looks a lot like the M135, but just without the exhaust pipe. But I love the design of the rear diffuser. It just looks like an M vehicle. It looks very sporty. It reminds me of the Mzansi that you got in the F40. Just gives that sportier look and makes the car look more, it makes the car look faster than what it actually is. But this one is an updated version of the previous 118, so it is slightly faster, or actually slightly more powerful, but I won't say faster necessarily. Let's have a look at the boot space. Let me pop it open and see if this one has the auto tailgate. Yes, it does indeed. Also not a standard, guys, also option extra on the vehicle. Still the same boot space, 380 liters of boot space, and I think it goes all the way to 1,200 liters when you put your seats flat down. And then when you lift it up over here, this is a demo, guys, so someone is currently driving the car, and when you lift it up, there is still that extra storage space at the bottom over there, should you want to hide something. Well, you can't really hide it because it's very easy to access, but should you need extra space like your mobility kit or a bag or two, for instance, that you don't want everyone to see when the car is parked and locked. And then simple, just press the button over here, whoop, and then she closes up. Also spec'd with the rear view camera and rear PDC. I saw this one has the front PDC as well, but only spec'd with the rear view camera. And you'll see the 1 Series comes with the new key design. So a lot like your 7 Series and the iX that came out with these keys first. A small thing that I've seen while I'm walking around the car is this new shark fin aerial. So yes, guys, these are not your aerials for your radio communication. This is for the info, well, basically your radio signals are actually on your rear windows, but this is more for your Bluetooth and your infotainment system for the SIM card and everything. So I can see the design. It's not a sharp shark fin, it's a little bit blunt over here, but it's got like 2 fins over here, so it's just a small design change. And then of course I see the sunroof stays exactly the same. That is still your panoramic sunroof on the 1 Series. I know you guys with BMW, you don't like these small sunroofs, eh? Have a look at this quickly. Obviously everything's still working with the key, and check, I've got the key in my hand, guys. I'm going to lock the vehicle, simply put my finger on the door handle, everything locks, and you'll check the sunroof goes as well. There's actually a nice setting on the sunroof. As soon as it starts raining, the sunroof will also automatically close, or keep it on a tilt position. When it's fully open, it will close and go to the tilt position so that it doesn't rain into the car. I mean, see what I mean? Attention to detail, German, BMW, technology. That's why you pay a little bit more for these cars. Let's jump inside at the back first and see what it's all about. Ooh. Okay, jumping into the back of the new BMW 1 Series. Did you hear how solid that door is, guys? Okay, so obviously this is a very tall person driving this car. I haven't been in the front yet, so it's not my driving position. But what I do like is there is a little bit of an indent over here. So my knees, you can see it's tight, but there's some space for my knees. The driver just shouldn't take a quick corner, because then it's going to bump my knees. But in any case, well, it's actually not even a tall guy, it's actually a Rainey's car, so it's, yeah, that's probably going to be my driving position. So not a lot of space at the back here. It does feel very cocooned at the back. It's, I mean, with the small windows, the new door design, geez, this looks pretty awesome. This looks very nice. Something that I do see that I do not like that much though, with the speaker design, it looks beautiful, but you can actually see the speaker on the inside. I don't know if I like that, eh? For a premium car over 700, almost 800,000 Rand for a 118, I don't really want to see the speaker. It should be hidden nicely, like when you get Harman Kardon sound, it should be hidden. But for some people it's probably a little bit cooler, so you can put a nice speaker in there, like a, I don't know, Sony Rockford, I don't know, or JBL, and you can actually see the speaker from the inside. But seats are very comfortable, I have to say. You don't sit up too upright. It's very comfortable at the back here. Soft touch over here, soft touch leather on the side, and soft touch over here. So everywhere where you touch, it feels beautiful. These seats look amazing, guys. I have to say, this really looks amazing at the back here. There's a small indent at the top over here, so at least there's a lot of space for my head here, even though there is a sunroof. I'm not going to bump my head around, and I'm about 1.7 meters, so it's a lot of space, guys. It's actually not that bad. Headroom, even though it feels a little bit more cocooned, that's because this is indented over here, so it does feel like it's very close, but over here I've got quite a lot of space. ISOFIX as standard, and you guys can see it's all leather seats, but you don't get leather seats in the 1 Series anymore. It's all Sensatec or artificial leather. So let's pop this open, true BMW fashion. I can bet you there's going to be cup holders in here. Boom, cup holders. And this is also a nice solid armrest. You guys remember the other car I did the other day? They call it the Amarok, where if I put my arm over here, everything was like dented in, and yeah, it just looked a bit funny. Where you can see this is solid, and that's why BMW is a premium brand. This is your entry level to premium, and let me tell you, it feels like a £1 million car. It definitely does, and it smells like a £1 million car, 100%. So let's jump into the front where the magic happens and see what changed in front. Okay, it's a bit difficult getting out. This dent over here, or this bulge over here, yeah, there's not a lot of room to get in and out of the car, so this is a bit difficult, guys, and I'm most probably going to bump my head when I get out. So you see exactly what I'm talking about. So I have to literally do this. Jumping into the front. Yo, now this feels nice, guys. This feels proper. I love these new seat designs. I mean, really? Okay, see, this is a bit far back, so let me move it a little bit forward. Yeah, this is my driving position, so immediately there's going to be a little bit more space at the back there for your legs. At least BMW had that indent there to help a little bit with the knees, because they knew the space is a bit cramped in there. But sitting in front, this is where the magic happens, and let me tell you, this feels nice. There's plenty of space in here. I love the fact that the roof is a little bit lower, because it makes the car feel more safer. It makes it feel sportier, and yeah, I actually kind of like this, guys. Like, yes, like I miss BMW. It would have been nice to actually take this car for a drive, since it is a demo. So BMW South Africa, it would have been nice if you guys could sponsor me a car like this for about a week to actually drive it and feel what it feels like and tell people exactly what this new 1 Series is all about. I don't know, guys, tell me, maybe you guys can get a hold of BMW South Africa and maybe get them to sponsor me a car there. But BMW South Africa, hope you're watching, hint hint. Let's get back to the car. It's really a beautiful space to sit in. I love this new design. Talking about design, let me show you guys what's happening inside this BMW. So looking at the side over here, you see what I mean? This is very much the same as the previous generation 1 Series. Same door handle, same design over here. Also soft touch, of course. And then speaker design over here, again, looks amazing. I have to say, it looks, I would like to see what the Harman Kardon actually looks like. And then you can still see the speaker in there. Like I say, I don't know what I feel about it, but in any case, it's there. The rest is beautiful. Soft touch over here. I love this design. It really looks stunning. I have to say, it's a beautiful, beautiful design. One thing I do not like, and this started with the 7 Series, not really 7 Series, but maybe with your X7 and your iX, is your window buttons. They are very plastic. Like, if I open the window, it's got a nice touch to it, meaning if I close it, it's like a solid feel. Let's open this window. See, it's like a solid feel for the window, but you're touching this cheap plastic. It feels like cheap plastic. I don't like that. They could have done something a little bit different there. Maybe it's a cost-cutting thing. I'm not sure. To me, if you're going to pay 800,000 Rand for a car, at least when I open up my window, it must feel classy. It must feel like I'm opening up a Rolls-Royce window, for instance. So just a small touch of chrome or something would have made it a bit more solid. Whereas now it feels like it's going to break if I press it too many times. Beautiful design steering wheel. This came out when the new X1 came out and we started seeing this design over here. This one is not the one with the flat bottom. I kind of like the one with the flat bottom. But for the first time ever, a 118 with flappy paddles. How awesome is that? So you can get your boost over here. If you keep it in for a few seconds, the car goes into boost mode. So this is quite nice because it still has a 7-speed DCT box, but now you get your flappy paddles, which just make it feel a bit more sportier. I love flappy paddles. I mean, you're going around a corner, and then gear down, you go into the corner. It's not a rear-wheel drive BMW, it's front-wheel drive, but with the differential of the vehicle, they do feel very solid. Well, I would have liked to take it for a drive so we can actually talk about the solidness, but in any case, I see things over here change because there's not a lot of buttons on the dashboard. The dashboard changed quite a bit. This design over here, I love the M stitching, that's beautiful. Actually, let me start up the car quickly. You see, I don't even know where to start it up. Oh, it's down here at the bottom over here. Oh wow, it even changed over here. So there's for your windows. That's still the same, your modes, my modes. We'll go through that just now. Let's just carry on with the car first. Yeah, so the design changed quite a bit. I like the ambient lighting. You can't really see the ambient lighting over here, but this is what it looks like. But the air vents are nice and hidden. It actually looks like, let me show you on this side. It looks quite funny. It looks like a helmet or an alien's nose or something. It's quite funny. But I like that it's not this massive thing over here. It's quite hidden and it runs all the way through the design language. So you can see over here, there's your air vents over there. And you just twist this little knobby over here, open and close. So quite nice. Very simple, but it looks nice. It looks, I don't know, it looks beautiful. I mean, this, check, you can even go up, down. A lot of maneuverability. It's not just side to side. It's just a beautiful, clean design on the dashboard. Like I say, no more buttons on the dash except for your air vent controls. But I was like looking here if there's any buttons for the lights or anything. Nothing. I had to physically look for it. And it's over here. Can you imagine your lights are back onto your stalk? So It used to be this side actually. You used to have your lights on this side, but now it's on the left hand side. And where's your indicators? Let me have a look see, because BMW's indicators were on the left. Yes. Cancel.
Okay.
Thank you. She's too quick sometimes. I can't even say this word. Mercedes? Okay. So now from now I'm not going to call it a Mercedes, because otherwise if I say this name the whole time she's going to talk to me. BMW? Okay. So it depends on when she feels like it, I guess. Back to the lights. So your lights are on here at this on the side stalk over here where your indicators are. You still get your windy wipers on the side, on the right hand side. And then on the steering wheel is still as per normal. So you get your cruise control and everything on the steering wheel, volume, and some settings over here so you can choose your layout of your screen. So there's my layout, different layouts that I can choose over there. Yo, but these buttons feel nice. Like in the iX they feel kind of cheap, but in here they feel very solid. Listen to this. See, and check how quick it is. See guys, that's where the main difference is between like the Chinese cars and like German brands. This is quick and seamless. Like, it's so quick to use. If I press, it goes. There's Bluetooth audio, media, radio. Oh, and it's got some nice sound as well. I bet you this is probably the hi-fi loudspeaker. Oh, any case, let's go to the screen and let's see what's happening over there. So this is your iDrive 9 system. So this is the brand new system for BMW. Press home. I guess this is your home. This is what also changed with home. So you get your maps at the back standard, and then you get some widgets over here. So you can choose what widgets you want to choose over there or use. Let's go into car. That's just all the car settings. But it's flipping awesome, guys. Like, really, check the attention to detail, eh? How awesome is that? And like I say, you press and it goes. Press and it goes. Navigation standard on all BMWs. That's another thing that I always say is just something that BMW offers that no one else does. This is standard, guys. Standard navigation. You don't have to plug anything in or offline maps or anything. It's connected all the time and standard. Let's go in there. What's happening over here? So that's so this is the guy driving the car. So this will be your user or your driver profile. So let's go back. Let's go back home. Your climate controls, simply press a button over there. Then you get your climate controls over there. So the same buttons you used to have over here, you just have on your screen. Well, not now. I mean, with the previous system, it was also on the screen, just a little bit more difficult to use. Now with the iDrive 9 system, it's much easier to use. So if you want to move it up, your temperature, obviously just still press over there. Let's see if I can put it up a little. Yeah, see how easy it is to use, guys. You don't have to press 3 different buttons to go into one setting. And if you want it off completely, you just press there, all climate functions off. So yes, we always said, I don't know about the screens and it's so difficult, but BMW update these things almost on a day-to-day basis, let's be honest. But every time, like every year or every second year, let's say for instance this car popped or this car came out now. I'm going to give you an example. The BMW 2 Series Coupe came out, had iDrive 7 still. Then, not even a year later, iDrive 8 popped into the BMW 2 Series. So then you had this big screen. Then iDrive 8 came out. Then all of a sudden you had iDrive 8.5. Now, I mean, I've been out of BMW for a year. Not even a year. Yeah, it's not even a full year. It's like 10 months. And now we have iDrive 9. Yo, guys, if you miss a year, you miss a lot, eh? So that's why it's always interesting or good to keep updated with the newer models and trading in all the time. But, I mean, you can still have a 2013 BMW and still love that car, because remember, it is quality and it is a premium brand. You'll forever love the drive of this car. Something that I saw was the games that you get. So I want to see if I can find that. Let's go through it together. Let's see how easy it is to use. So I guess I'm going to go there for apps, and then let's see, live vehicle, memory, not my modes, climate controls. There's a lot of settings and stuff you can do over here. Parking, data privacy, infotainment. Always love the weather over here. Another nice thing is also your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless. No wires needed for don't doesn't seem like I'm going to find the games. It's most probably something that you'll have to download on the app. So you've got your BMW Connected app, download that. Maybe you can add it on from there. I'm not even sure because I can't seem to find it over here. Cancel.
I didn't understand that.
I said
Please say it again.
Cancel. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't seem to get it, but maybe let's go to the Connected store. See, it's probably going to be something you have to download. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's not going to be just here on the car. Scroll to the end. Agree and continue. Did you check how quick that is, guys? Okay. Highlights. This is a bit slow because it's actually connecting to I think it's 4G if I'm not mistaken. Radio Paradise. This is all online, guys. This is all online. There's your Spotify. Is this the game? So let's click on Fruit Slice Frenzy. Yeah, I see, you still have to install it first. So you can use the games. Let's say if you're driving, stuck in traffic. Now I'm stuck here in traffic for 5 minutes, or something happens, I'm stuck in the car, can't do anything. Or mom runs in, or she has to go do shopping and I'm sitting in the car now. Like I can actually play games, keep myself busy with games, and it's connected throughout the vehicle, so I don't even have to use my phone for data. I mean, really, that's BMW for you guys. Okay, let's go back home. So let's just check around a little bit. Like I say, these seats are very comfortable. I love this driving. That's one thing about BMW, always being able to get your perfect driving position, sitting inside the vehicle, not on top of the vehicle. Sunroof over here, always SOS. BMW started with this a long time ago. You've got your SOS button over here, so if you ever get stuck or in a sticky situation, you just press the SOS button. I don't like this sound. Not a nice sound, but in any case, down over here, oh, you got some wireless charging. Let's quickly have a look at that. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. I see there's an extra cubby over here as well. There's a cubby over there. So there's a cubby for your phone. Let's see if it's wireless charging. There we go. Wireless charging active. So you get your wireless charging cup holders, 2 USB-C ports. I see you get 2 USB-C ports at the back as well. I did not mention that. And then just simple buttons over here. You get your hazards. Oh, that's a solid, nice button. And then volume up and down. You can skip your tracks over here. Go through your park distance control, or actually just your rear view camera. If you had a 360 cam, it would have gone through the 360 cam. Max for the windows. Yeah, just your basic stuff. Let's quickly click this button over here. So this is just your, not driving modes, but your driver assistances. So if you have like your lane departure warning, driving and chassis, so you can put your start, stop and everything off over here. Your automatic hold for the park brake. It used to be a button at the bottom, but now it's all on your screen over here. So deactivate start, stop. This you'll have to do every time you get into the car, but not, a nice thing is you press that one button and you press that button over there. Then you get your different My modes. So I'm going to press this. Let's see. My modes, personal, sport. Let's go into sport. Beautiful. And then let's go into efficient. Okay, so that changed a little bit as well. Efficient is just your efficient driving. Your ambient lighting you can also set to change as you change your driver settings. So my modes again. Expressive is quite nice. It opens up the sunroof. It pumps the aircon. Just an expressive feeling. And obviously the ambient lighting. Let's see the other one. Relax, closes the sunroof and gives you a relaxed feeling. I think sometimes it'll also push up the temperature just to give you that pleasant atmosphere. You see there, relaxed driving in a pleasant atmosphere. Yo guys, digital art. Let's see. Check how cool that is. This also changes color over here. Wow, and your ambient lighting also changes color. So this is kind of cool. Kind of makes me a little bit sexually frustrated because it's purple, but that's also fine. It's fun to use. Silent, concentrate on the most important things in a peaceful atmosphere. Okay, I guess that's the road. I mean, you have to concentrate on the road, but it looks very seamless. Like it's so beautiful. Everything just looks, I don't know. You can feel it's a premium car. I've been dwelling around in the Chinese brands, and then you kind of like them, you kind of like, wow, why would I pay for a BMW if I can have this for half the price and I've got everything in there? Well, go jump into a BMW and you'll find out for yourself why you pay that extra bit of money. I mean, it just makes sense when you're inside the car. Okay, so unfortunately we can't drive the car today, but let's jump out, let's go to the front. I want to show you the engine and just talk about the two engine derivatives you get in South Africa now, and then yeah, when the new ones come out, we'll obviously talk about them again, and then hopefully next time we can drive this car and actually feel what it feels like. Proper BMW style. You just pull that lever twice. You don't have to fill around looking for something over here. You physically just open up the bonnet and voila. So yes, still your B38, still your B38 engine. It is a 3-cylinder 1500 engine, now with 115 kilowatts and 230 newton meters of torque. Your F40 had 103 kilowatts and 220 newton meters of torque. This one is updated a little bit, so a little bit more power. Yes, it is a little bit heavier on fuel, 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers. We're used to, the previous one was I think 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers. And 0 to 100 exactly the same. It's still 8.5 seconds running on your 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Then also you will get your B48 engine, which is not this one of course. That will be your BMW M135. We don't review that one today. We will definitely do that one at a next time. That one has been upgraded to 233 kilowatts, but only 400 newton meters of torque, so 50 newton meters less and 0.1 of a second slower than your previous generation. But with all the upgrades of the engine and the driving style of the vehicle, I can bet you it feels a lot nippier at the end of the day. But we will most probably get to that as soon as we get the chance to drive that one day as well. So it's only the two derivatives that you get currently in South Africa. We'll most probably get a diesel at a later stage. And then also with this one over here, like I said, this is the M Sport package. You get the standard package, and then of course you get the standard model. Then you get the M Sport package, and your M135 only comes with the M Sport package. So there we go guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It's such a privilege to be able to come through and just see the new cars. Yo, I really do miss working for BMW, but I'm following my passion and now I can get to review any car and still compare those cars to my favorite brand at the end of the day. And I can bet you every time I get into a BM I know exactly why I love BM, and I hope you guys can feel the exact same way. So thank you guys. Remember to like, subscribe and share, and comment below what you guys would like to see in the future. But remember, now in the next video is going to be the new X3 BMW, so stick around so you guys can have a look at what this beautiful beast has to offer. So thanks guys, have a lucky day, stay safe, peace.